Imagine this. You walk into a room full of tension. Two people are locked in a war of words, voices raised, egos flaring, each trying to win, to dominate, to be heard. You watch one of them pause, still, quiet, calm. They say almost nothing, and yet they're the one everyone starts to listen to. It feels counterintuitive, right? Shouldn't power come from being louder, more convincing, more aggressive? But according to a strange and profound truth found in philosophy, psychology, and even martial arts, the real power lies in restraint. So why do the calmest people often have the most control? Why does silence, strategic, intentional silence, completely disarm others? Let's dive into this quiet force and uncover what it means to hold true power. From a young age, we're taught to fight back, speak up, defend our point. In debates, relationships, online arguments, everyone's racing to win. But what if winning isn't about overpowering someone else? What if it's about not being pulled into their chaos? True power, many great thinkers have argued, isn't about having the final word. It's about being unchangeable, unshaken, undisturbed. Let's be honest. Most arguments are not about truth. They're about identity. When someone challenges us, it doesn't just feel like they're attacking our idea. It feels like they're attacking us. So we react, we defend, we lash out. Why? Because being wrong feels like a threat to how we see ourselves, a threat to how we want others to see us. And here's the trap. The moment you react emotionally, you've handed your power away. Enter the idea of inner mastery, a principle found in the Stoics, in Zen philosophy, and even in modern psychology. The Stoics had a word for it. Ataraxia, a deep, unshakable calm. They believed the greatest power a person could develop was not the ability to control others, but the ability to control themselves. Imagine that. Someone insults you, challenges you, pokes at your pride. But instead of reacting, you pause. You observe. You decide whether it's even worth a response. Now you hold the reins. Now you dictate the tone. History is full of figures who mastered this form of power. Take Dwight Eisenhower, the Supreme Allied Commander in World War II. He was known not for his outbursts, but for his calm. In meetings full of loud voices and rising tensions, Eisenhower often remained quiet, letting others speak first, letting emotions burn out. And when he finally did speak, every word carried weight. He didn't need to yell. He commanded with presence, not volume. That's power. Here's the psychological twist. People expect reactions. They want validation, conflict, a return blow. When they don't get one, they feel off balance. Silence creates discomfort. And in that discomfort, people reveal who they really are. They talk too much. They show their insecurities. They try to fill the space. And in doing so, they give you everything you need to understand them or even outmaneuver them. Strategic silence isn't passive. It's deliberate. It's choosing to stay in control while others lose theirs. Let's briefly explore 3 minds who mastered this quiet strength. First, Epictetus, the slave who became a master. Born into slavery, Epictetus had no external power, but he discovered an inner force no one could take from him, the power to choose his response. He taught that freedom isn't about changing the world. It's about not letting the world change you. 2. Bruce Lee, be like water. Lee was more than a martial artist. He was a philosopher. He believed that reacting emotionally made you predictable, weak. Instead, he taught, be like water, adaptable, calm, powerful when needed, but always in control. 3. Lao Tzu, the Tao of stillness. In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu wrote, "He who conquers others is strong. He who conquers himself is mighty." Stillness, he said, is not weakness. It's the highest form of power, because stillness allows you to see clearly, while everyone else is lost in motion. So the next time someone tries to bait you into a battle, pause, breathe. Don't play their game, because the most powerful person in the room is never the loudest, never the angriest, never the one trying to win. It's the one who doesn't need to. True strength is silent, and silence, when chosen with wisdom, can echo louder than 1,000 words.